I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. This weekly energy reading is from the 12th through the 19th of July. If it ain't beneficial, it's artificial. This week brings a shadow side of what you're going to see on the let's say the ugly people side. You're going to see people hovering and micromanaging. And the rest of us are going to want to break free from all of that. So, people are getting a little insecure. They're kind of freaking out, and they're trying to hold and take on control. Why? Because Neptune finally went retrograde, and it's retrograding until December. So the fog lifted, and it's going to be gone for the next 6 months. So that means the illusions, the lies, the deceits, basically truth bombs are surfacing. The truth has surfaced. We are now officially in the era of truth. So, and Mercury is still retrograding right now as well. And the ones that are in their egos, trying to be controlling, they're now realizing they don't have control. So they're going to try harder. So they're going to micromanage. They're going to hover over you. Why are you doing this? What are you doing? You can't do this right. So you're going to hear that a lot this week. So if you have like a boss that's kind of controlling, good luck, because you're going to want to break free. Tuesday, there'll be a new moon in Cancer. It's also going to be a supermoon, a super new moon. So this moon is going to shine a spotlight on your closest bonds. And if you've been putting anybody on the back burner, now will be the time that you should start putting those people first. If not, you're probably going to lose them for good. A new moon starts a whole brand new cycle. So it's time to, on that day, would be a good day of breathing in and letting go everything that no longer serves you, because now we're going to start a new cycle. The energy for this week, only take on what you can manage and let go of the rest. This Saturday, you will probably feel like a shift or like a switch just turned on or off for some. Many of you this week, many of you might feel a little, before the switch of Saturday, many of you this week might end up feeling a little like fatigued, tired, laziness. Some of you guys are going through a recalibration. The earth is like vibrating on a higher frequency, let's say timeline. We are shifting into like, let's say, a new earth type of speak, and come Saturday, the switch comes on. And this is because Uranus will be in Gemini, Pluto is in Aquarius, and they trine. So get ready to start getting wired up for the future. This begins a 3-year wave transformation that is going to redefine society and the entire world as we know it. We are literally going to see history in its making. And it's going to come from a visionary standpoint, because you got Gemini and Aquarius. They're intellectual and visionaries. Also, rule breakers, okay? So expect breakthroughs, freedom movements, and changes in communications, changes in science. Uranus comes in and brings the shock. Pluto is going to deliver the power. And as this all begins, visionary history begins, history in the making. So expect turning points, especially now, and especially on November 29th. The shift begins in Geminis and Aquariuses. You're going to be stepping up and probably breaking all the rules. So if you have a corporate job, you're going to be just like me. You're going to break their rules. I'm not saying get fired or anything, but you're intelligent enough to do it without getting in trouble. But Aquariuses and Geminis, you are literally going to be the rule breakers and paving the way for this expansion to begin. Okay. This week, the tables are this week the tables turn in a different way. Those who were up against you are now going to start seeing something in you, and now they're going to be for you. This is to show you that your transformation is not your own. That your transformation benefited everyone around you as a ripple effect. Okay? Those who came up against you, give them compassion, because they could only understand you at their conscious level. Some of them are very low vibrational. Some of them are not even woke, they're very unaware. Many people are not even in tune. When people say I'm spiritual, that means you're in tune with the universe, right? Give them the eyes to see. Neptune lifted the fog. Pray for these people. Give them the eyes to see, okay? So that they can have the hope to do the same thing that you did. To transform, to heal, to whatever it is that you're doing that you maybe inspired them. Many are going to be compensated for this. But if money is your ultimate and only goal, then it will be revoked from you. And here's why. I asked God the other day, why do you have all these people like me? Because I'm not the only one out there like this. Some of us can't find a good job, good paying jobs, by the way. Some of us are unemployed, or some people are job hopping. Basically, our potentials are being overlooked. And many of us are not making a whole lot of money or getting paid for our worth, right? And I asked, why? Why? And I sat with it. And he came to me and said, it's because I need my children broke. You're not broken or broke. I need my children to rebuild the new world, to not be of materialism, and to come together as one, to be rich in faith, to trust, to surrender. For I will provide and I will make a way. Have you guys ever noticed when you don't have enough money, it just magically appears? You magically get through it, right? I've been down that road. You all have all that you need. You're going to study. You're going to do what is called. And when it is time, for now, we must wash away the attachments of the old to bring in the new. When people get angry, a demon gets promoted. When someone is angry, they're the one that needs love the most. The devil feeds off of flesh. To get rid of demons, fast and pray. But for some, for the higher ranking evil ones, we'll call them, the strongholds, you have Matthew 1 through 11, you must use the word. Use the word. It is written. It is written. It is written. So it may smash like a hammer. Does it not burn like fire? Those people would be the ones with the strangleholds. They're going to get burned. They're going to get burned, and it's going to feel like fire. The evil among us is a thief. If you want to sit there and be blind, he's going to rob you of your soul, your salvation, your money, your marriage, your family, your happiness, your joy, your money, I already said that, your energy, your time. He will use your unhealed mother, your unhealed father, your siblings, your unhealed spouse, friends. The evil ones will sit with you on your bed while you are praying to God. Go ahead, pray. They don't care. Evil ones or the devil, Satan, whatever it is that you believe, will even sit with you and drive you to church. If you want to keep walking blind, many will know how terrifying God can be. You never fear the created. Do not fear the created. Do not fear the devil. Do not fear these evil ones. You need to fear the Creator himself. God will not give you more. God's not going to give you more time. That's what this is all about. Especially when Judgment Day comes. whenever that is for some. Some sooner than others. Time does not exist in the spiritual realm. Many is going to go to hell. It is the hard truth. It is the real truth. Some people need to get their lives together. They're wasting their time, their money, their energy. All these things they are wasting. And it doesn't even matter. When it happened to me and I got washed away from everything, I realized none of it mattered. I'm able to detach. It's a gift. God created hell for celestial beings, not for humans, celestial beings. You will regret it if you do not open your eyes. You do not open your heart. God doesn't care if you have money or a home, but He does care how you choose to use it all. He gave you a home. Do you open it up to people and feed them? Do you let them stay the night? He gave you money. Do you share your wealth with others, or are you hoarding it away from everyone? And not just others, strangers? Do you even deserve the money that you ask for? Every day some of us ask, man, just give me some money. Just give me that paying job. Do you even deserve that good paying job? Do you deserve the amount of money that you keep asking or dreaming of? Are you even grateful for the things that you have right now? God gave many people money just to see what you would do with it. I had to be cleansed of it. I had many evil spirits around me, and they all wanted my money, my energy, my blessings, my destiny. We're talking a lot of people too. I mean, a lot. I'm just one person, and if it takes, we're talking families from different sides of the United States, groups of people. I'm just saying, I am one person. And groups of people have came up against me. I got washed away from it. I got rid of all the evil eyes, the jealousy, the envious, the greedy, the selfish, all of the evil spirits. I can literally say today, I am free of all evil right now. I have been at peace. It has been amazing. But I also know He told me I need to keep what's hidden right now. I need to keep myself hidden, because there is still much more to do. That's like getting hidden in plain sight. He doesn't want everyone to know that, hey, I don't want people to know. I just want them to think you're loving and naive, but don't show them that you're intelligent. One time somebody told me that a long time ago when I was a little girl. Never show how intelligent you really are. It's like playing poker to people. It's a poker game. I'm good at poker. So God took me in. He covered me. I let everything go. And as a result, I walk through hell untouched. I now fear no evil, because God and Jesus sat me down. They literally sat me down so that I can remember who I am, what I came here to do, why I'm here. The enemy attacks people that carry revelation in their blood. I do. I can see the unseen. I can communicate with the unseen. I understand the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, the rhythms of the universe, the hums of the universe. I can even feel when the atmosphere shifts. That's how sensitive I am. And I know there's so many of you out there that are just like me. You're just not sure what to name it. You're not sure what to call it. And many people wanted you to be scared. And they shunned you and shamed you. Don't be scared of that. Do not be scared. It's okay. You have a gift. You're special. You want to be special. You don't want to be like everyone else. There are so many people out there that are just like me. some that think that they are. Maybe you know you are. And some are scared and some are kind of unsure. You then become that very threat to the evil among us. So or people just like me, we get attacked differently. And how do we get attacked? They try to silence you. They try to silence your voice. I'm going to put it to you like this. I was even court ordered not to speak the truth. Any truth. My truth. The truth that was happening amongst me and my children. The abuse that was bestowed upon us, not only from the predator himself, but the court systems that protected him, people like him. But we'll get to that in a minute. They make you want to doubt yourself. They cause you anxiety, insecurity. Who do you think you are? With fear of man, so strong just to keep people like me and you second guessing everything. Why? Because you hear God. You hear what's divine, but they don't want you to hear what the divine is trying to tell you. So they're going to come in and kind of confuse you, make you question yourself. Why are you doing that? You're so weird. They're going to send distractions and even counterfeits. Your false flame, your false soulmate. You know, they feel real, but they're really not. A relationship that looks holy, but only causes delays. Maybe they send someone in to break up your marriage. Send in third parties. A snake. And what is a snake? It's a person who talks and whispers into the ears, full of lies, right? Full of it. Keeps you busy. Busy at work. But maybe your job really has no purpose anymore. Your soul don't feel it, but you're busy. Just keep you in the same loop. Hey, if I keep this person busy and distracted, that person won't be on their path. They'll lose their divine inheritance, they'll lose their blessings, and they won't be able to step forward into their destiny. Distract them for what and who you truly are, what you're meant to be, what you're supposed to become. And if you're not careful with that confusion for noise, to a calling is movement for obedience. Obey into control. Now you're being controlled and you didn't even realize it. Attacking your identity. You're too emotional. You're too intense. You're too complicated. You're too much. You're too sensitive. You're crazy. You're dramatic. You're being a whore. To question you. To question your discernment. Your reality. Does that sound familiar? The enemy will wound you through people using betrayal, rejection, placing you under leaders, your bosses, who will never recognize your gifts, all to control and mute you or misuse you in some way that benefits them. I know you feel other things that you can't even name right now. So the enemy gets you to overreact, gets you out of your center. So the enemy and says to you, you're making all of this up. You need to calm down. You're crazy, calm down. But here is where hell, or the evil upon us, doesn't get. You're being refined, forged by their fire. What they did to you. You got refined, you got forged. That's what happened to me. That becomes so very dangerous. You know why? Because we've been tested over and over. The same evil came through me in my first marriage and in my second marriage. And it was the exact same repeating freaking cycle. From the family, to the spouse, to the siblings, to the, whatever. Just repeating cycles. It's the same evil, spirit that jumped from my first marriage into my soulmate, into the second spouse of mine, So it was just like, oh, okay, I've been through this before, so it is what it is. So you've been tested over and over, and now many of us are so freaking rooted in God right now. He knows our name. And if the world ended today, would you be scared? Are you scared of dying? Because I don't fear death. If the world ended today, if I left this house right now and I got hit by a bus, I'd be A-okay with that. I don't fear death. Many of us, or I have learned, many are learning right now to walk in authority, to speak up even if our voices shake, to pray and to fast. Why? Because there's a war. As above, so below. What goes on in heaven is happening right here. As within, so without. To war in spirit. Some of us, especially females, had to war in spirit while we were washing dishes and rocking our babies to sleep. You know, sometimes my words don't even come from me. I'm just the vessel. People don't get that. When I do these little, like, readings, I don't remember them. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. I know I'm talking right now. That's why I have to keep notes, because sometimes I forget what I'm doing in the moment. Why? Because my words come from the throne. Hell knows it, and heaven and the divine fights for you and me. Ask and you shall receive, right? Stand firm. Many of us feel everything so much. Crying over the things that we can't explain. I remember one time I cried over humanity. How weird is that? Can't explain it, but it can, which is weird. Feeling the atmosphere shift. Feeling when something is off or about to break, or if someone is hurting in a way they're afraid to say. Some of us were designed to feel and love so deeply. You can hear what others can't. We carry what others don't. We do things that we don't even understand. I do it all the time. I do things and I'm like, I don't even know why I did that, but it must have been significant, so let's just go with it. Why? Because God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven, right? This is about bringing heaven down to earth. This is His world. He created it. We are not here to just see, but to speak, to confront, to expose, to declare and to decree, to discern and to rebuke. To rebuke. Rebuke things this week. To fight, to believe in your own self, your voice, and to do it all with a pure and clean heart. We are not broken. We are not dramatic. We are not imagining things. Many are called, carried, marked, covered, set apart on purpose, handpicked to hear the whispers and the hums of the universe and of the divine, to see beyond the surface and to war in the spirit and in the flesh. When heaven knows your name, hell fears your voice. And God, what I'm saying today is, God is very proud of many of you in the way that you've been carrying what no one else sees you carrying, what you've been fighting, that you're not able to tell other people, because people, if you were to say something, they would just look at you differently, right? Remember, it is written, it is written, it is written, it is written, and so it is, in the mighty name of Jesus. Rebuke in the mighty name of Jesus, okay? Especially this week. It's very important. And if you don't know what to do, or let's say you are scared because maybe you're around a group or a coven, or maybe you're in a cult, you know, not that I want to name this cult, but we had a few cults that were just literally built in downtown Detroit. I live in the Magical Mitten. Yes, if you try to leave, they will kill you. Remember, God, Jesus, can hear what's in your head, okay? I don't know who hears this or who sees these things. Really, honestly, I don't even pay attention. I don't really look for the views. I just keep putting them out there because this is what I'm told to do. But Remember, God and Jesus can hear what's in your head. You don't have to say anything. You can just sit, like, say to yourself, hey, Jesus, I know you don't know me, but help me. Please get me out of here. Ask and you shall receive. Forgive, repent, and open up your mind, body, heart, and your spirit. And say it in your head, because the devil can't hear what's in your head. He can't read your mind. Only God, Jesus can. The created can only hear when you speak. So speak its words. It is written, speak his words. True peace is not pretending problems don't exist. It is choosing love, forgiveness, truth, humility. Holiness is not perfection. It is not. Look at Noah. Look at all the chosen ones written in the Bible. Some of them had problems. Some of them were drunks, alcoholics, abusers of some sort of type. And there's a reason behind it, right? Because it says them, if you read their stories, they're in the Bible, right? It's all about surrendering. And the Bible and the scriptures, they all give cheat codes. Store my commands in your heart, and if you do this, you will live many years. Sorry. Never let loyalty and kindness leave you. Tie them around your neck as a reminder. Trust in God with all of your heart, and do not depend on your own understanding. Those people, all of you who get locked up in your melon and your pumpkin, do not depend on your own understanding. Things aren't supposed to make sense. You are not in control. This is not your world. This is God's plan. This is his world. He is the only one in control, not the created. Remember, you are a creation of him. You are not in control. Read Job 22:21-30. It gives you the cheat codes for success. Submit to God and you will have peace. Then things will go well for you. Things are going really well for me. And I hope they're all going well for you guys too. Listen to his instructions and store them in your heart. And when you return to the Most High, you will be restored again. If you don't chase money or material things, God will be your precious silver. Then you will take the light of the Almighty, pray, and he will hear you. Then you will fulfill your vows to him, and then he will fulfill his to you. And you will succeed in whatever it is you choose to do. Then the light will shine on the road ahead of you. Right there. You came down here on a soul contract. This is proof of a soul contract. You came down here on a soul contract. If you fulfill your vows that you made to him, and you know them, they're stored right in your heart. That's why you got little nightmares maybe going around. Maybe you're being haunted. If you fulfill your vow, he will fulfill his to you. You will succeed in once you do that, you will succeed in whatever you choose to do. Then the light will shine on the road ahead of you. So once you fulfill your soul contract, your purpose, or whatever it is you're supposed to do, he will shine the light. Hey, go down that road right now. Boom. Then, if people are in trouble and you say, hey, can you go help them? God will save them. Even if they are a sinner. I know they use the word sinner. I don't believe that. Because I believe that Jesus died for our sins, I don't believe that there are sins here on earth. I believe that the Bibles were kind of made to fear people. So anyways, even if they're someone who has an evil spirit on them, let's say, yes, they will be rescued. Why? Because your hands are clear. Your hands are clean. Your hands are pure. So if they have an evil spirit on them, and you say, God, please help them, because my hands are clean, now he can do his job. Why? Because I fulfilled my vow to him. If you do this, this will be done, or you will receive. No peace, no submitting. You must not want peace because you are not willing to submit. Those instructions must not be stored in your heart. Not if you're angry, not if you're egotistical, not if you're holding on to the past. Lust for money, control, ego. They don't pray, they don't fast. Guess what? He don't know you. It's literally that simple. Fulfilling soul contracts are the vows. Not doing it, he don't know you. He's not going to fulfill something when you're not even doing your part. I mean, it is what it is. If you don't know where to go or what to do, or the road is not going to shine ahead, because guess what? You're not even talking to him. You're ignoring him. Why? Because you think you're better than him. You're living in your ego. You're trying to control the situation. When you try to control the situation, you are literally telling the universe and God, I don't need you. Okay, we're going to watch you. They're probably laughing at you, going, look at this person right here. He's just struggling, sabotaging everything, running around in circles with his, looks like a little head cut off. Remember, your nightmares come from God, not the evil ones. Satan has nothing to do with your nightmares. He can't even get in your head. Only God can. So if you're being haunted, take it as a sign that it is a good sign. Why? Because it means you still have time. It is written. Do it while you still have time. Repent. Forgive. Mind, body, and soul. Open up that heart. Open up. Because once time is up, that's it. No backsies. No takebacks. No second chances. It is finished. It is over. It is judged. Remember, he built hell for celestial beings. Can you only imagine why hell would want you? If God, think about it. Just think about that for a minute. If God built hell for celestial beings, why the hell would hell want you? Gotta think about it. Probably a scary place. How precious a soul must be when both heaven and hell both want it, right? Think about it. If hell wants you, there's something special in you. If heaven wants you, something special in you. You have a purpose. And most of you are too low vibrational. You're living in victimhood mentality going, man, I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Yes, you are. You know why? God put his special light in you. You got a little, for people who say, I'm autistic, you know what? That means you're gifted. You're special. There's nothing wrong with you. The society, the matrix, labeled you and made you feel bad about yourself. The same people who crucified Jesus are the ones in office, the ones in the church, the ones making women feel bad for themselves because, oh, I don't have the supermodel body, or oh, my child's autistic. Oh, I'm a single mom, so my home must be broken. I've been a single mom my whole life. I gave birth to my children by myself. I raised my children by myself until my husband came in, or not my husband, but my ex-husband came back, for 7-10 years of their lives? The hard stuff was already gone. And when he came back, he's like, what do I do? I'm like, ask them, they'll tell you. You missed those years. Not one diaper. He didn't buy diapers. He didn't make my life easier. He made it harder. But you know what? It's okay. Because God gave me those children for a reason. I have the love and the respect of my children. And not many people can say that. But going back to the matrix, the 9-to-5 grinds, getting you to chase money. I literally made a decree about 2 weeks ago, and I said, I'm no longer ever going to work on Sundays. Guess what? I haven't worked a Sunday probably in a couple months, actually. But I actually made that, I declared it a couple weeks ago, mainly because I have this, I wanted to get a second job because I want to start saving money because I want to start taking these classes so I can, like I said, God showed me He shined a light on the road ahead. But I'm still surrendering. So for fun, I signed up for this little temp little temp agency, which sucks, by the way. And for legal reasons, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get sued. But anyways, I started working at this rehabilitation center. Okay, so now I know which way I want to go. But in the meantime, I only did it for a couple days. Had so much fun, met so many people, helped so many people out. It was amazing, right? Because my actual my corporate job, they give me a lot of time to myself. Let's just say that. I mean, not this coming week, they're not, but every once in a while they're just like, don't come in. It's okay. So I started doing this, like, you know, to make extra money or whatever. So anyways, as I'm doing this guy was like, oh, you're supposed to come in on Sunday. I never confirmed I was going to work on Sunday. Meanwhile, I was laying out in my yard because I bought myself one of these little kiddie pool, tanning pool thingies. By the way, whoever made that is a genius. Anyways, I was chilling and he's texting me. Let me know when you get to work and I'll put it on your thing. Well, my background check never went through, so they took me off Sundays. And I work for a temp agency, so I got to kind of listen to this temp agency, not the person who is going through the temp agency. So this guy is very controlling, I can already tell you. Anyways, he wanted me to come to work today, and I said, I kind of can't, because I'm not going to go to work and not get paid. No, I'll make sure you get paid. Well, they told me not to show up, so I'm not going to. Anyways, I left it alone. It's Sunday. I don't fight on Sundays, and I ain't going to have arguments on Sundays. So even God himself, Jesus had a day of rest. Sundays is a day of rest, right? So I'm out there. I started laughing, and he's still going, but I was like, yeah, well, he'll get over it. So the universe tried to, the way I look at it is because I declared it out loud, someone wanted to say, okay, well, so what? You're going to fire me. It's okay. It was a temp job anyways. It wasn't permanent. So anyways, I don't know. There's no reason to be upset. You know, at this point, you should just be glad that someone actually showed up, because from how I've gathered it, they're not very nice to their peoples. Anyways, there's still time, but time is running out. It's running short. And it runs short every single day that you wake up. And I'm going to tell you this right now. God does not play with what is his. Again, the same people who crucified Jesus are the same bloodlines running this world, running those churches. Think about it. Be careful who you allow to sit at your table. Proverbs 13:3 will play out this week. I didn't write it down, but go ahead. Feel free, look it up. It is going to play out this week. Corinthians 13:4-7 will be very significant, because love is more than just a feeling. It is a choice. It is a way of living. The love that God calls us to have that reflects his character. Seriously, let me say that one more time. Love is more than a feeling. It is a choice, a way of living. The love that God calls us to have, it reflects his character. Okay? Anyways, let's dive on in. I'm going to do a really quick tarot session, and then we're going to end this beautiful reading because I got other things I got to do. And miracles this week are going to happen. You're being asked to pay close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Also, as I was reading that, your cortisol levels might be a little high this week. Has a lot to do with the planetary alignments, and when you start healing and taking in, and some of you people might be like letting go of emotional stuff. There are things that you can do, but the more you forgive, that belly weight dies out. So when you forgive and clear your heart space, like, because we're in Mercury retrograde and we're in the sign of we're still in Cancer season. So you're still going to get those memories every day of like, oh my God, like the other day, I'll just use me as an example. I was just, I was actually working at the center. I was washing dishes, and it just came to me. I literally forgot that I used to punish myself with food. So I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I remembered I used to do that. It's a terrible thing to say it out loud, but I had to go back and go, you know, I thought I actually healed from it because I don't do it anymore, but I used to. And it's because that goes back to probably my childhood and probably even into, you know, when I started dating dudes, you know. Someone's always got to tell you, hey, don't eat that or you'll be fat, you know, blah, blah, blah. Or you need to eat more because you're so skinny. Anyways. Punishing yourself with food. And it is sad to say it, but yes, I had to forgive myself. Actually, I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry I did that to you. And honestly, my stomach went down. So like you carry, when you're, God's going to show you, or the universe is going to show you, hey, here's where I want you to lose something. And when you do, and when you finally release that, you'll see it in your body. So a lot of people that got bellies, a lot of people are like, it's because I'm fat and I'm overweight. Not necessarily. Sometimes it's because it's your heart space. You haven't forgiven yourself or someone else or others. And the other day when I was at my corporate job, I actually was talking to like 3 dudes all at once. And I said, do your guys' selves a favor, because they were like talking about their bellies and how they want to get rid of it. And they've been doing all these things and they're not really getting rid of it. And I said, do yourself a favor. I'm a Reiki healer master. I said, do this, you know, and I showed them. These guys, one guy said, I knew you were crazy, but I didn't really realize that you were that kind of weird. And I was like, well, it's about to get even weirder. So I said, so I had them, you know, I told them, hey, why don't you go to the mirror? You know, you're never going to see these people again, but go look at yourself in the mirror and just pretend you're talking to these people and tell them that you're sorry, you know, do that. And then tell yourself, hey, I'm sorry that I did that. I was just a kid. I didn't know any better, you know, and then like do this, get your own life, and then place it over your heart. When you do that, it's like giving yourself a hug again. You're literally giving back your own energy to yourself. So this week, a lot of you are still trying to claim your power back. It's a good idea to do that. Diamond. You'll be receiving, or some of you are going to be receiving or giving a precious gift. Some of you are going to be receiving, or you're going to be giving a precious gift this week. Changes are on the horizon. Changes are for the better. Some of you are at that caterpillar stage. Some of you are already a butterfly, and the universe is saying, come on, it's time to go. Some sort of woman is going to be significant this week. Dealings or relationship with a dark-haired woman, maybe, possibly. Maybe an Asian woman. She looks a little Asian. Maybe there's a change for the better with dealings or relationship with a dark-haired woman. Something fell apart. Something definitely might fall apart. Let it fall apart. Yeah, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. If this woman asks for help, I'm being told to do not help her. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. It says it in the Bible. God said, I will provide. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future, so be careful. In Turkey, someone is behaving very stupidly and is going to have problems in the future. I feel like the person who is acting immaturely, or is immature, emotionally immature, those are probably the ones that are freaking out. I literally, this girl that I work with, I feel like she was me a long time ago. Like when I see this one girl, you know, people we meet are mirrors. So I was this girl at my work. I watch her all the time. She freaks out at everybody. She's going to be hovering me this week. Now that I see that, all right, well, at least I got the warning. She's going to be hovering. I already know it because she does it all the time anyways. So it's going to get a little more extra than normal. So, but I was sitting there watching her, and all I kept thinking was, I used to do that a long time ago. God, am I glad I healed that part of me. Like, wow. That's who I was a long time ago. And I'm glad I'm not there anymore. That's all I can say. And she's very well aware of it because I actually pulled her aside and we actually talked about it. She is working on it, but she needs to work a little bit harder. Because I think she's going to make her entire staff quit on her. I'm not really sure. But anyways, not my problem. Someone is holding on to their money or past. I'm also getting hoarder energy. Yeah. They're going to be freaking out this week. A lot of them are going to be getting reality checks. Again, you know, what is it? Neptune or something? Neptune retrograde? It's reality checks. Anyways, Four of Pentacles, that's holding on to dear life, to your money. That's a lack mentality. Yeah. Why are they doing it? Because they don't want to hit rock bottom. You need to heal from a major betrayal. You don't want to hit rock bottom. Yeah, guess what? The cycle is closing out. It's over. End of the world. Why? Judgment is being called on those people this week. I don't lie. I don't make this up. Alright, we got the Knight of Pentacles coming on in. This is typically a third party. Could be like a therapist or something. Anyways, a third party might be coming in. And this third party is putting a lot of work and effort. And this third party situation, 10 of Wands. It's a major struggle. And you got the 10 of Wands. 10 also is a completion of a cycle. So if you're in third party situations, that's all ending. Or those third parties are coming in to make your life a living fucking hell. 10 of Wands, they want to see you struggle. Some people get a freaking, like, they get off. Some people get off on seeing someone struggle. I know, because I watched it. They didn't know I was watching them, and they were like getting off on it, and I'm like, that is, all I kept thinking was, that is so sad. Remember, we listen and we don't judge. Walk away. Someone is walking away, letting it go. 8 of Cups energy, walking away. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. Anyways, we got the Knight of Cups. Notice all these little knights. Knights are immature. They're not kings. So the immaturity of people are coming out to play. Someone wants to travel. Someone might come in and travel towards you. Just so you know, heads up, they are looking to betray you. Someone might drive past your house looking to betray you. Someone's coming in. Maybe this person was betrayed by a third party. Now they're walking away. Now they're leaving the situation. Yeah. This person's well aware. So someone might come into your life and they're not very awakened. Their conscious level is pretty low. They betrayed you. They're well aware that they betrayed you, but they do want to work together with you, and they do not want to sever ties. They are coming in with some sort of truth. Like, yeah, I know I betrayed you. I fucked you over, but, you know, here's what the situation is. Again, give them the eyes to see. Remember, they were just a puppet. They were just a pawn. We're not fighting flesh. We're fighting the spirit that was inside of them. You can rebuke the spirit that is inside of them. Maybe they didn't want to move. I don't know. They lost some sort of battle, but they had to betray you. They were not able to move forward because they're not cutting ties with you. They didn't move in with somebody. They didn't move forward like, hey, I know I didn't move in with you. You know, maybe like they didn't honor the relationship is what I'm getting. Someone might be coming towards you. Yeah, they screwed you over. They didn't do what they, broken promises. They didn't honor you or the relationship. They do want to work something out with you. They don't want to sever ties. They are coming in with some sort of happiness. They are happy about it. Like, oh my God, I am happy. Why? Because maybe they are waking up to the fact of what they were surrounded by. But because now they're breaking free, again, this goes back to give these people, you know, the eyes to see, because, hey, They watched you struggle. They put you through that struggle. They know what they put you through. And half of these people that put you through that shit, none of them could have survived that. None of them could. Because they're all weak. You know what I mean? They're not strong. But you were forged. You got through it. And some of them are respecting you now. And now, these people are going to come in. Hey, I want to work with you. I know I screwed you over. You know, but the reason for it being is I had all these bad people behind my back, and I don't know what else to say. You know what? I can honestly respect somebody that actually comes to me like that than someone who just wants to lie in my face, because I can see right through you. I'll never tell you, but the moment you walk away, I'll be like, you liar, 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 pants on fire. But it gives you, because this person does this, it gives you the 10 of Pentacles. And this other person, you're their wish fulfillment. Like, hey, they were mad, they were jealous, they were envious of you. Yeah, they screwed you over because they saw something in you that they didn't have. Maybe they felt less than, who knows? And at the end of the day, they know they fucked up. They're going to try to make right. You end up getting the 10 of Pentacles. That's having it all. So a major wish fulfillment does come in on that. But maybe you're someone's wish fulfillment. This person is happy because they now see you as, hey, you're the 10 of Pentacles. But if this person, I don't know who they're stepping up to, but if this is a knight stepping up to an empress or like a hierophant, you're going to have to grow, you got to grow up a bit, because you can't be emotionally stupid on purpose and be like, that's my excuse for being a shitty human. No, you got to do the work. You know what I mean? You got to have accountability. Like, yeah, but this person, when this person come in, actually is growing and is holding some sort of accountability. So that's growth right there. Anyways, this person sees you as a wish fulfillment. You are someone's wish fulfillment, but you are going to be getting a wish fulfillment. Those of you who are in my situation, you are getting a wish fulfillment. You need to keep it hidden at this time. Move in silence. Why? Someone's having an awakening, but you have to end a cycle. It's to end something to do with the evil eyes and the jealousy around you. End it. Maybe you're going through some sort of awakening. Maybe someone else, because of your transformation, other people, it's like you send out this energy and it sends a ripple effect. Because you're healing you have to have time to heal yourself. I've been doing that in the last, quite a few months, probably the last couple of years I've been trying to heal, probably the last 4 years. I'm doing a lot of healing work. Why? Because some of us are called to heal others. Anyways, a cycle will be ending, and as you heal and do this transformation, you're sending out a ripple effect this week. And these people are going to come back to you, and you're going to realize, okay, my transformation, my healing was done for the best of all involved. Why? Because these people now have to raise up if they want to face me, right? It was written in their contracts. Anyways, because you are healing, you no longer have to fight. You're not even fighting with yourself. It was a fight. The fight's not yours. You gave it to God. You're not fighting with yourself no more, because why? You've became the empress. Maybe you were a queen. Now you're leveling up, basically, is what I'm saying. Many of you are leveling up. I know I've been leveling up, and as a result of that, when you do level up, especially when you admit you start reaching higher frequencies or carrying higher frequencies of energy, I tend to get a little more hungrier sometimes, or I get headaches. So you might experience that. Someone is crying and just wants to be loved. This is my kitty. My kitty's name is Lucifer. And pay attention to animals this week. Some of your animals might be mirroring either you or someone. But right now my animal is crying, and I always say when I do a reading, everything. So I have a cat. Cats do not obey people. That's why everyone thinks, oh, cats are a-holes, right? Cats align. So they align with energy. But somebody is crying for some love. I know Lucifer is right now. Lucifer just wants some love. Anyways, because you are now leveled up, you're carrying a higher frequency, you're healed. Now you're going into your divine union. If someone wants to have a face-to-face talk, this is a divine union of some sort. This person that comes up to you doesn't know it, but you will. This person that steps up to you will not cause an injustice to you, just so you know. You're going to feel like, oh God, this person's just like the other ones. No. You completed and cleared a cycle. Now you're healed. Now you can let go of the past. Now the next divine union that comes up to you, this next person might not know that you guys are soulmates or whatever, but this person is not going to hurt you. In fact, I feel like this person is literally going to protect you because there is something special you might be doing, but this person's going to be like, all right, I got you. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. So what doctors and therapists and other people do not want you to know is that people always say, when you heal, you got to heal by yourself. That is absolutely incorrect, and I don't give a shit who hears that or tells me no. That is incorrect. There are some things that you cannot heal unless someone else heals it for you. Say you were screwed over by a group of people. So now you've always felt rejected, so you don't like to be in crowds. What if a group of people, let's say at a workplace, because this happened to me, a group of people at a workplace treated me as if I was their family member. And they were like, honey, you're home. They would hug me. Guess what? Boom. You just healed all your family problems right there. I'm living proof. There are some things, sometimes two people have to come together to heal each other in something. Maybe this girl always got rejected, you know, and this guy always got rejected, but the two of them can see each other fully, you know, and in that moment they've been seen and heard and understood. Guess what? That's a healing transaction going on right there and then. It does take two people. That's why all these evil people or the spirit world or whatever you guys want to call it, when two people try to get together, that's why so many people try to break up marriages and try to keep people apart. Why? Because when two people to come together and they heal each other, they become a power couple. They become unstoppable. They become, you know, something that is so much greater than these little people around them. And when you two heal, they either have to heal or they get left out in the cold. That's why twin flame relationships or divine unions are so important. Soulmate union, you know, even soulmate unions are important. Anyways, when this person comes in, they have no intentions on hurting you. Be careful, all eyes might be on you at this time. People might be watching you on social media. It's basically they're watching you. Yeah, it is kind of creepy the way that they're kind of doing it because, you know, envious turns into obsession, but it's because they do want to have a heartfelt conversation with you. Yes, they stole from you. They wasted your time, money, and energy. Whatever it is, maybe somebody stole them from you. They do want to return. Something was stolen from you, it is going to return. And somebody wants to sit down and talk about it. Karma, what goes around comes around. Let's move forward. What else is going to happen this week? Someone might feel rejected, or they're realizing, you know what, I wasted so much time, money, and energy. This is going to be a period of rest this week till Saturday hits. Many of you might feel a little lethargic this week, so definitely. Some of you need to rest because why? You got your soul contract that is coming in. This is a soul contract. It's also a love union. It could be a marriage. Maybe some of you are getting married. Maybe some of you had to take a time out on your marriage. Why? Because you felt rejected. Maybe someone rejected you, or you wasted so much time thinking, oh, this person will return. Anyways, it's a soul contract. You need Someone feels rejected. They're getting a lot of sleep. I'm also feeling lazy energy. Someone didn't want to put work and effort into their marriage. As a result, they're having a change in priority, a change in perspective. Yeah, right now their priority is going to be you. You're the Queen of Wands. If you resonate with the Queen of Wands, maybe you've got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You're chill, you're in love and nature. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. Someone didn't put work and effort into you. They were lazy. You are being also called to take a time out because someone's about to make you their priority. And maybe that will be a change for you. Yeah, you're going to see that very clearly. You're also going to see very clearly that you've got an immature, maybe younger fire sign male. Doesn't have to be, just someone who's emotionally immature, freaking the fuck out. Losing control of himself in the situation. Mainly because you're stable, you're calm, you're secure. This person's not. Maybe they try to take that all away from you. They're realizing they wasted their time doing it. You're out here, honestly what I see is you're out here not even paying attention. Maybe you're like me, minding your own business, laying out in the sun in your own yard, and you got someone freaking out because they've been watching you. Why is she so calm? Why is she so happy? Why is she so chill? Because she's minding her own damn business. Ain't worried about you. This person is moving forward. Someone is coming towards, so all you feminine energies out here, you've got some sort of male coming towards you. That's the energy I'm getting. If you are a Queen of Cups, could be a water sign, don't have to be. You're loving, I call this my earth angels. You're loving and kind. People thought that you were naive. And in reality, they're waking up to the fact that, oh shit, she's highly intelligent. Yeah, be careful because someone's coming in to breadcrumb you. It's a night. So basically what I'm getting is, all right, females, the universe is coming in to test you. Did you learn your lesson? Do you want to take that loop over again? Do you want to mistaken a love bombing situation or a breadcrumb as, oh my God, they love me? No. You need to reject these little knights, send them on their merry way. Yeah, they just want to trap you into that cycle over again. They don't want to lose you. So they want to keep you trapped so you can repeat the same cycle. So basically it's a test. But I feel like you're all going to pass because I think that at this point, a lot of you have grown, especially a lot of the feminine energy right now, especially coming into July. I was actually watching something. Many women are literally on the same cycles right now or may have not have had a period in a long time. And as a result, it's because the collective is actually in tune together. So a lot of women at this time, it's been a collective consciousness going on. We are shedding the things that no longer serve us, right? The breadcrumbs, the egotistical, narcissistic males, the little emotional, unavailable guys. Basically, we're sending them on their way so that they can go soul searching. They need to dig deeper and heal these wounds because if you're in your ego, then you're not in tune with God, right? If you're breadcrumbing, you're an attention getter. They're insecure, so they need to dig deep. Anyways, by the way, women, you are being watched by these men. Or not really the men, it's not the flesh, it's the spirit that's within them. Someone could be watching you because they want to take you to court. I feel like someone's going to get in trouble for watching you. For some reasons, the letters B, S, A, T, and V are coming up. God's got something to say, some divine guidance. Yes, many of you have lost something that you haven't gotten back, but you need to reconcile. You are moving into a more emotional new beginning that's going to bring emotional fulfillment. That's why you have to let go of everything. Losing something that you're not getting back. It's going to feel like the upside down tower moment. You can't control this. Why? It's God's plan. But what he is giving you, the reason for this is so that we can all have an emotional fulfillment. He's giving you a cup, the Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Cups comes a wish fulfillment. This is from him himself. Okay? My spiritual warriors out there, or if you're a Queen of Swords, you got one more demon to fight. Maybe you need to be truthful and honest. Somebody has an addiction. Maybe you need to help them, rebuke that from them. But the devil is coming in. Could be Capricorn energy, does not have to be. Maybe it involves an earth sign. But the devil might want to speak to you. Just know God and the devil does work together. I'm not saying listen to the devil and give in to his ways. But if you are a spiritual warrior, the devil will help you conquer something even the devil needs to get rid of. Yes, I'm correct. It's someone who's wearing a mask. A magician energy. They are reminiscing. There's a game coming towards you. And your name will be cleared. So if you are a Queen of Swords energy, it's a karmic bond that might be coming back around. Yes, this person is wearing a mask. Yes, this person is very immature. They've been reminiscing. They just want to keep you stuck in the same cycle. But you need to speak some sort of truth to break that cycle and clear your name. Okay? And when you do, you will be rewarded with the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to get like literally a tangible gift. Could be money or a job offer of some sort. And with that, it was part of the contract. With that, also could be a marriage. If you are expecting phone calls this week, we're in Mercury retrograde. Communications are not very high. Someone's not putting work and effort in. Some of you might quit your job this week. Why? Because you're ready to start a new beginning. I don't know what that was, but I'm going to the unknown. I've done it so many times. Why? Because you're moving towards your destiny. Some of you might just up and quit. Fucking just say, you know what? I had enough. Because many of us, now that the earth is moving into a new higher frequency, I need my soul fulfilled. That's how I've been living my life. Literally. Like, if my soul ain't being fed, I gotta bounce. I gotta have something out of this, right? Some of you are saying, fuck this, that ain't working. I'm moving towards my destiny. Brand new beginning, it might be the unknown. If you are a King of Pentacles, could be Earth sign male energy. Hey, Kings, up in the upright. Finally getting away from some of these immature little guys. You are releasing yourself from everything this week. Maybe a lot of unfairness. Maybe you're unclear about something. All you know is you need to release yourself from everything. Let go and let God. Why? Because you're actually stepping into Emperor energy. You're going from King to Emperor energy. That's nice, actually. Congratulations. If you already are this Emperor, you're going to be putting matters into your own hands about something. Some sort of written communication might come through. Don't celebrate it. It does come with bad news. But it brings justice and balance. Okay. Some sort of justice and balance. Maybe you are bringing some sort of justice and balance to this female who's been all by herself, just minding her own business, putting her shit, working on her stability. She's the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you're about to bring in some balance to this person. She got her shit together, though. And when this happens, there's a group of people that are gonna be mad. Super mad. Why? Because they view her as a Queen of Wands. Beautiful. She's got everything. Nobody watched her suffer. She'd been all by herself. She put all this shit together on her own. She don't need no man. One more pentacle, she'd have it all. She's already the Nine of Pentacles. If this Emperor steps up to her, yeah, they better be mad. Hella mad. Anyways, they view her as this. If you are the Queen of Wands, you might have a lot of evil eyes around you, some jealousy, some envious people. It's because you're creative, but if you are a Queen of Wands, you are sassy as shit. You ain't brokenhearted, but you're not brokenhearted, but you're healing from some sort of heartbreak. So you're gonna be doing some inner work this week. Could be fire sign energy, doesn't have to be, but help is arriving for you to do that inner work, okay? Letting the past go, something from your past. You kind of, once I said it to you, you already knew, because you've been walking around kind of protecting yourself from everyone. So you built a wall. That wall's coming down. By the way, the last five cards that are in my hands, there is a group of dudes. Water sign. Doesn't have to be. King of Swords. King of Swords is just someone who's truthful and honest, but it could be air sign energy. Fire sign, but this fire sign is in reverse, so the King of Wands in reverse, so narcissistic energy. There are 3 dudes in my hand. You are all going to clearly see, yes, you've been fucking with a divine individual. Yes, this person is psychic. Yes, she can see. Yes, the universe is yes, she is a divine being, and you 3 are going to clearly see it, and it's going to scare you. She's a seer, she's a high priestess. And for some reason, those 3 individuals, it was very important for you to see that, I guess. Or you will clearly see that divine intervention will be at play. So divine intervention will be at play this week. Anyways, let's get a declare and decree card. And we're going to end this reading with a Katie Moonstone and be done. Let's declare and decree something. Let's get rid of something, because that seems, with that new moon coming in, let's get rid of it all. Let's get rid of it all once and for all. Because I don't know about you all, I'm ready. I'm ready to step into something. All contractual agreements made by myself or my ancestors that do not serve my highest good of my lineage are now destroyed and cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All contractual agreements made by myself and my ancestors that do not serve my highest good of my lineage are now destroyed and cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Someone might have to walk away from their family because their family is karmic, or not like with them for their highest good. Many people might be walking away from individuals, but I got family, because all I kept seeing was like, this family, there's no love. There is no love in this family. Y'all talk about each other. It's time to end it. Just let it go. Because all you're doing is hurting each other. You're hurting, you're lying, you're betraying each other. It's terrible. Anyways. Someone's not picking up what I'm putting down. Let's get one more card and end this beautiful reading. Demon time. The remembrance. Lucifer, whose name means light bringer, my pet's name. So basically, the evil is coming out to play this week, so be aware. Light bringer, a cherub angel, and then you have Jesus Christ, a prophet or a messenger of God, knew that the demons or dark evil forces would get out of hand, and in the coming years, as the demons or evil forces found loopholes in God's plan for humanity, earth, and the universe, God made every human or living being with a specific purpose. Earth is a world of duality and has found themselves on demon time. So we're going to be on demon time this week. You pulled this card because there is something or someone from one of your past lives that you need to remember, which holds a significance of why you are here today. You are a special being that was sent to Earth to remember who you are and what you came here to do. The significance of a past life will come to you in either a dream or meditation state. Mine was being a healer. Yep. And I do know the person that is supposed to step forward. I don't know if they're bringing him or someone else. But I've been a healer in some of my past lives. They already showed me this, so that's coming to you guys. Now, it might be something different for all of you. Who knows? But the significance of a past life is going to come to you in either a dream or a meditation state. When you remember this, you will then be able to break free from whatever evil force that has been following either you or an ancestor of yours, hindering maybe your bloodline or your destiny. Remember, we do not fight against flesh and blood, but against the evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world and against the cosmic powers over this present darkness and against the spiritual forces of evil and in the heavenly realms. What happens in the spirit world also happens here on earth, as above, so below. In this remembrance, you are also helping out in this battle of spiritual warfare. Seek and you will find truth this week. That is all I have for you guys today. Be safe out there. Drink plenty of water. And until we meet again, namaste.